Shout out to the K&J fam, and you're rocking with Kristin and Jamil. And we're back, you guys, for another mukbang.
Woo!
But not just any mukbang.
What?
You guys, today we're doing a sausage, rice, and cucumbers and corn with Bloveslife Smackalicious Sauce.
Yes.
You know how it rolls.
I know.
You know how it is.
How it
You
rolls.
know the deal. I don't know.
Well, that's going to be a meme. You know the deal.
You know how it rolls. I swear I can't.
So, yeah, you guys, we had some leftover Bloveslife sauce from when we did a seafood boil. So we were like, let's go ahead and actually just do the sausage and this whole meal, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. We're going to do a thumbnail and then we'll just start to eat, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Perfect.
And we have a good topic. We have some shout-outs.
Yes, some shout-outs.
And yeah, okay.
And we got a movie review, guys. We're going to talk about. You're going to want to hear it. Hopefully you haven't seen the movie, but you're going to love this.
Yeah.
If you haven't. You're gonna
Okay.
love it.
Yeah, let's do a movie review.
Are you ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
We're good.
Yeah.
We can do all day on those, guys. You know that. You know how we do.
I have Kielbasa
Alright.
sausage and Jamil has Andouille.
Yes, it's so good. And we have our sushi rice, guys. We used this today, tested it out. It's sticky, and we didn't even have to do much.
No, I didn't even
So-
add the
Yes.
oh, what's it called? Uh-oh. We need
plates.
Yeah, we need plates.
I just realized that.
We need plates.
I'm taking
We
a bite
need
now.
plates.
Mm.
How is it?
Oh,
Amazing?
yes.
Okay.
That gives me motivation to get plates faster. I'll be back. I'll be back with plates. Was it good?
Your Bloveslife sauce might need a little mix before you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
There's the butter on top. Do you have to argue with me?
Well,
No.
I'm just curious. I'm like,
No,
that
the
bite
butter
was
on top
amazing.
got a little. Yeah, I mean, I got a little like film-ish thing. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Maybe that's just yours.
And maybe it is just fine.
No, that's cool. That's good to know. Let me mix it just to be on the safe side.
Shout out to Amanda Hoover for this lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to last all through the mukbang, hopefully. And eating Bloveslife is the ultimate test.
I was going to say.
But I love this color. It's like definitely a redder color. That looks great. So
It looks-
thank you so much, Amanda.
Yes, Amanda, that was so nice.
You like it?
Yeah, I actually love it a lot.
I like it
I don't
too.
know how well it comes off on the camera, but it looks really good.
Thank
It
you.
goes great with your skin. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, babe.
Absolutely.
I like it too. So we'll see if this lasts. We'll see.
Absolutely, I'm sure it will. I mean, this Bloveslife sauce it's known to, you know, I know, right? The peppers.
Yeah. It's crazy with this sauce, just the spices that goes in the back of your throat.
It does. You like it?
Oh, yeah.
Of course you do.
What do you think?
It's incredible. Haven't eaten since, well, let's see, it's 10 o'clock now. We haven't eaten since like 2. So,
yeah, it's been a while.
So this tastes even better.
Yeah.
It
And we
makes
didn't
it
even
even better.
we didn't even eat a lot at 2 either.
No, we didn't actually. That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Good or great?
Decent.
Delicious. Delicious.
I love it. Yeah. We haven't done this in a little bit. I feel like something about like the sausage with cucumbers and stuff like that. Like you got to do it, and of course with the rice. We like to do this from time to time.
I think the corn just adds to it. Jamil and I are wearing our traditional black shirts for the sauce because it is messy.
It gets everywhere. It gets everywhere. But I might have to go back to that Safeway bag one of these days. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm saying. How can I forget? The Safeway bag bib.
Yep.
That was iconic.
For anyone who hasn't seen our first mukbang, our first seafood mukbang, I didn't have a bib because, you know, the sauce gets everywhere. So I took a Safeway bag and it worked. It worked. At the end of it, I actually had a good amount of stuff on there, so it actually worked. Might have to go back to it one of those days.
Water. You know how it
Refreshing.
is. Jamil's drinking water today too. I'm really proud of you.
I am. Mainly because we didn't have soda.
I'm still proud of you.
Mainly and only. But I did have today 2 bottles of water. No. I had 3 bottles so far.
Of water?
Yes.
Good.
Wow.
Well, we drank a lot of soda on our trip, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Good that word.
Actually, that's probably a good point. Yeah. That's a good point.
Oh, look at this bite, you guys.
It's good, huh?
The ginger.
Man, it is getting everywhere. In a moment, guys, we have a letter we want to read. We have a shout out that we're going to do in just a few. We're just going to get a few more bites in first before we do that.
And we have a movie review, too.
Oh, that movie review, you guys. It's kind of a popular movie. Kind of. A lot of people have probably seen it. But if you haven't, you got to see it.
This is so good.
What
Okay.
you just have?
Everything. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to do sausage, rice, and cucumber just by itself, like 1, 1, 1. Because I don't know if I've ever done that.
Ooh.
But that's what Eat With Kim and Be Loved did once. Okay.
Thank you for notifying me on that.
I thought you were serious.
appreciate it.
I was like, you're welcome. Trying to be sarcastic.
Right, I should have, maybe I shouldn't have laughed. I should have just went with it. Got some good old crystal right here. You guys, Simi, once again, shout out to you. We are surviving because of you, definitely with all the crystal. We're definitely making it through. It comes in handy. I realize I just use a lot of crystal. You know what I mean? Like I do multiple pours.
You do. But that's good. We have it. It's what it's for.
So good.
Guys, this is amazing. I'm really happy. It's delicious.
I am curious on how it is, though, now that you mention it.
No,
I'm curious.
Do it.
What?
I have to say, it is a different experience eating it all individually, back to back to back.
So what'd you do first?
Sausage?
Okay.
Can you do it?
I'm listening. Well, all of them put a corn first. I think that's the one thing that you didn't eat.
I thought you were going to do it.
Sorry. I was misleading.
Yeah, you were.
I wanted some corn first. Well, I didn't know I was supposed to do it, too.
Listen, you brought it back on. You obviously care.
I do.
Exactly. You obviously want to do it. Okay?
It does sound interesting.
Okay.
Okay, what'd you do?
You're going to do a bite of sausage.
Got it.
And you're going to have a bite of rice right away.
Cool.
We're going to end it with a bite of cucumber.
Cool. So can I break off the sausage and put it in the spoon? And then that way it's at the same time?
No.
No?
Individually is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. That's a lot.
No, it isn't. No, and no beloved sauce right now.
Oh, just
try it without it right now. Sausage.
and rice.
Okay. Really quickly, do the rice. Okay, finish off with a bite of
With
cucumber.
no sauce?
Right, no sauce.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Look.
I
I don't get it.
There's
It's like beloved sauce.
no, it's an experience. Like,
Listen.
you're supposed to have the salty. Listen, you don't even care. The salty.
I guess that was good.
No, you can't go back on it.
No. Now with the aftertaste, before I'm taking a bite of this,
It is a good aftertaste.
it actually was pretty good. Actually, that aftertaste is refreshing.
That's why thank you. That's why I'm doing it again.
That actually was good.
Right.
At first, I was like, but now, you know.
And you eat that. And you swallow. And then.
Oh, you swallow.
You swallow. And then cucumber. It's really good.
It is good.
It's a great order.
I do have to say, it is refreshing.
To end it with cucumber.
Which is interesting. I don't know why, but yeah, I guess it's the cucumber.
Oh, God, you're such a...
I'm just saying, it was
although,
weird.
Although you agree, you're such a hater now. Oh, wow.
I'm just saying, it was a strange combo, but it did work.
You're like, I don't get it.
So, I'm just not a fan of kielbasa sausage, or at least the one that Kristen got. So I had to get my own. I had to get something a little different.
Yeah?
I don't know what it is. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't know why.
I love kielbasa. I think it's so flavorful.
I can almost eat any other sausage.
I know.
But for whatever reason, that one I'm just like, no. You know what it is? And I hope I'm not offending anyone at all, because I promise I'm not trying to. It tastes like, it just tastes low quality, if that makes sense. Versus other things. Which it's probably not. It's probably the exact same quality. But it just doesn't taste quality.
And it's beefy. Like,
maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe it's like almost similar to a hot dog for you.
But yeah, I can't eat a hot dog by itself. Although I could eat that on a bun. I think you're right.
That's a kind of right. It's like a beefy.
Because I would not want to eat a hot dog by itself.
Right. I love it.
You know.
I think it's so flavorful. Especially with this beef sauce, it goes really well.
It's really good. Starving.
Yeah.
Do you want to try one of my sausages?
No.
It's really good.
Listen, so is mine.
I'll take one of yours. Just one. I just don't want a lot.
Okay.
That's all.
You can have as many as you want.
I'll take 3.
So was that your way of saying you wanted mine by offering yours?
Listen. I probably shouldn't have complained first.
Yeah.
I should have said,
yeah.
I can eat a little bit of it. I just can't eat a lot of it.
Yes. That's your MO today is whining first.
Whining.
And then being like, oh,
complaining.
that's really good.
Complaining first.
Sure. No, you can have as much as you want, because I'm not going to be able to eat all the sausage anyways.
Why don't you have one of mine? And tell me what you think about it.
Listen, I've had andouille.
I want you to have a real sausage.
Oh my god. Listen. This is a real sausage.
No, but seriously, I want you, if you can, I'd love for you to take a bite.
I dropped the napkin.
Did you? Oh, it's all good.
With all the beef sauce on it.
Oh well. That's going to happen.
Okay, well, we're trying andouille.
Well,
okay, yeah. I like it.
I want you to savor this, though. I want you to savor it. I want you to appreciate it. I want you to be taking regular small bites or regular bites, and savor this, please.
Do you want me? You're so annoying. Do you want me to? Can I dip it in beef sauce?
Yeah, of course. I want you to enjoy it. Explain the experience to me.
No. Okay.
In detail.
No. I won't. Okay. It's not the same.
Better.
No.
What? It's better. I'll take the rest of that.
Please.
Okay? No. You don't want it? You're kidding me.
And I like andouille.
Me too. You're crazy.
No, you're crazy.
You're crazy. Crazy.
You're crazy. Okay.
This is out of mine.
No.
What it is those sausages, those kielbasa, killed your taste buds.
No.
Now you don't.
Kielbasa is so much better.
Now you don't know what's good and what's not. It's incredible.
You don't know what's good.
I do.
You really like that, huh?
It's incredible.
Listen.
So good.
I have the better taste in the relationship.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm going to say I disagree.
You're going to disagree all you want.
I'm going to disagree. But it's not because... Well, I disagree.
Oh, so good. I'm glad we did this stuff.
Me too.
Okay, should we talk about our movie?
Before we do the movie, I want to do a shout out first.
Okay.
We have a shout out. We received a letter from someone, which was really amazing. We haven't opened it. We wanted to open it with you guys. Would you want to do the honors? Or do you want me to?
I would love to. Remember sip of water.
Yep. Do you think?
So we got a letter from one of our supporters.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to you, Heather. Thank you so much for the letter.
And we have not opened it yet, but we're opening it right now to see what it says.
Awesome.
Let's see.
All right.
Oh, we think it's.
Do you mind if I take a bite? Well.
Yeah, I do. No,
Okay.
I don't mind at all. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm hooked.
Are you hooked?
That's amazing andouille sausage.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, look! We have more drawings. How cute is that?
Oh, nice.
Aww.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you, Heather. That is gorgeous.
Thank you so much, Heather.
That's really good. Actually.
I was gonna say, is it like?
Oh, it's the
that's
number
cool.
drawing thing. That's super cool.
That's
I
really
always wanted
cool.
one of these.
Nice. Heather, thank you so much.
We have another one, so thank you.
Wow.
This is adorable. And...
Oh, that's cool.
So cute.
Heather, thank you so much for the drawings.
Thank
we really appreciate that.
We're putting them on our fridge.
That's going to go on our fridge. We need to get more magnets, though.
It says, so nice to meet you.
Nice.
It's like a snake. Very cute. Thank you, Heather.
Heather, thank you so much. We're gonna put those on our fridge as well because we have a few different pictures, which is awesome. And it's great because we actually, once again, you guys know this, we don't really have decorations around the house, so this is perfect. We can add it to our fridge and go from there. So thank you so much, Heather. We really appreciate that so much.
Yes, thank you. They're beautiful.
They really are. So yeah.
How's my lipstick doing?
The lipstick's doing good.
It's still on there.
It's doing good. Let me see. Yeah. It looks like you might have a little bit from here, but that's it.
A little lipstick or sauce?
Well, maybe that's sauce.
Yeah,
maybe that's sauce.
Yeah.
But it's hanging in.
Right?
That's awesome. The lipstick's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. I really think that's a great color on you.
Thank you, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he so sweet?
Thank you.
You're so complimentary.
I'll try.
Okay.
But, no. Okay. I was going to make a joke.
Oh, were you?
It was going to be a bad joke anyways.
It was going to be a bad joke. I'm just kidding.
It wasn't even going to be good.
Okay. Excuse me. So we have a movie review, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So it's on Amazon Prime. And you do have to rent it.
Yes.
I believe it's $3.99.
Is it $3.99?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's $3.99 to rent, so it's not free.
Can I give a little background behind it?
Of the movie?
Yes, before we go into it.
Sure.
So this movie was nominated for an Oscar, I think, in 2017?
17 or 16?
It may have been 16 or 17,
Yeah.
but it was nominated for an Oscar. It didn't win, but watching it again, I'm almost like, what won that year? Because it was so good. We watched it again a few nights ago, and it's just interesting because it's done so well. But before we go into it, yeah, go ahead.
I believe it won 3. I think it won 3 Oscars or was nominated for 3 Oscars.
Oh, okay. It was possibly nominated.
I need to look to show you because I feel like that adds to it.
Well, we should say the name of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the name of the movie is Whiplash.
You guys.
So.
Okay. It's 2015.
2015.
Okay. Oh, it did win 3 Oscars.
It won 3 Oscars. Okay.
It won Best Supporting Actor.
Okay.
Who we didn't think won, but he did.
That's right. J.K. Rowling, right?
J.K. Simmons.
That's what I meant to say. J.K. Simmons. I always say his name right. I messed it up.
Do you know who that is?
James from Giant Peach. No, that's the wrong guy. That's Roald Dahl. J.K. Rowling is the director
Of what?
of movies.
You are so fired.
J.K. Rowling, right?
You had close to James of the Giant Peach.
Yes.
But it's not.
What did he do? I forget. I'm terrible with names.
He?
She. Oh, I got it. I know what it is. J.K. Rowling's she did whatchamacallit? The Harry Potter movies.
You're still fired.
I couldn't think of it.
Oh my
I know
God.
we got some Harry Potter fans, I'm sure.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so J.K. Simmons won Best Supporting Actor. Best Sound Mixing, also won in Best Film Editing.
Okay.
But it was nominated for Best Picture, and it was actually 2015.
It was 2015.
Whiplash is so good, and I'm telling you, if you would have told me what it's about before I saw it, I would have been like, I do not want to see this movie.
Exactly. So we don't want to really give a review because we definitely recommend seeing it. But here's what the movie's about.
We should give a little review.
We'll give a little bit of a review, but
in terms of if we liked it or not. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
The movie, it starts off essentially with the kid that is, he's in a music school. He's a drummer, and this music school is very prestigious, and the conductor there is a perfectionist. The guy, he only wants excellence. He won't accept anything else. So it starts off with the dynamic of these two meeting in a practice room.
The teacher and the student.
The student's drumming. He's, just doing his thing. The teacher randomly comes by, listens to him, comes in, hears him, and he's like kind of impressed. And he asks him to do some sort of drum trick or something like that.
Drummer stuff.
Triplets or something like that.
Yeah.
And anyways, I don't want to go into detail, but it kind of shows you how the personality of the teacher and kind of what to expect for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, he's super duper, I'm going to say strict, but also almost militant. And just, he's so serious. Like you can tell, like, this teacher, his life is music, and he can hear anything that's off, anything that's on. Like, he knows everything about music. So anyways, but he's very harsh.
Exactly.
So there's this really good drummer. He's trying to be a great drummer, but he's in school for it.
I think it's like a jazz school.
Yeah.
Because it's for the most part, it's all jazz students and stuff like that. But there's a band. He has a band that he, I guess I don't even know if there's multiple different classes, but he's the main conductor of these
band.
At least this one band.
The teacher is.
The teacher is, yeah.
Is the conductor of this band in the school, and it's apparently the best band in the school. And that's what's up.
Okay. Okay. So, anyways, the movie is a dynamic.
The student wants to be in it.
Yeah, and his thing, the student, he wants to be great, right? He's just a kind of subconscious, kind of low key kid, but he's really good, and his teacher is trying to push him as much as he possibly can. And it's pretty clear in there, but
not in a motivational way.
Yeah,
so this movie is very vulgar.
Yeah.
Lots of cursing, lots of slurs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But that's what makes it good in a way.
Yeah.
The dynamic. Like, it's like you're just like, whoa, this guy is like this guy would get fired. Most likely, if you're a teacher in the school and you act like this, you're gonna get fired. But it's a movie, of course,
Yeah.
That's how he is. But just the way he talks to him and the students, you're just like, oh my god, like, I was scared of him. Like, I was scared. It's a great movie. Anyways, it starts off right away, you're in it.
Yeah, you're in it.
There's no boring parts. So from the beginning to the end, you're just, it's this amazing acting and dynamic, between this teacher and the student, but also the band. And you're just like, and it's so good, but he's just a very mean, but also perfect teacher. So he's so mean you want to be in his band. Does that make sense?
It's not because he's mean why you want to be in the band. It's because of what he expects. And
Perfection.
you know that if you can do what he wants, it's going to be the best thing ever. So it's interesting. A couple things.
So good though, you guys.
I want to touch on what you mentioned about how... Oh, good. You got napkins. You got plenty of napkins.
I knew. Thank you.
When we first heard about the movie, I remember seeing the trailer that year, and we always watch Oscar-nominated movies when they're obviously up for nomination. We make sure we watch everything. And I think for that one, we were hesitant. We were like, this doesn't
Whiplash?
look good. Yeah. But you see, like, there's no, like, because you want, like, the story to, like, come out in the trailer.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It can't. It can't really come out. And the reason is because...
It's all acting.
It is. It's the character development, too. It's the dynamic.
And it starts right away.
And everything comes full circle at the end. But it's interesting because you don't see it, so you don't know exactly where it's going. But anyways, the point is, we didn't even want to see it. So once we saw it, I was shocked.
Right away.
I was like, this is so good.
So good. I want to see it. So we watched it last night again.
Yeah, I might have to watch it again.
I want to see it again.
I know.
I want to see it again. It's that good of a movie.
Yeah, it's so good.
And it's with, what's his name?
Miles Turner?
Miles Teller. You've seen him. He's in a lot of things. You've seen him. But he's definitely... He's a great actor. I hope he wins an award one day.
Yeah, he is.
He's so good. And J.K. Simmons, he was in Juno. He was the dad in Juno. Who, by the way, we saw him in L.A. when we lived in L.A.
We saw him and his whole family.
We saw J.K. Simmons in the elevator.
Yeah, it was kind of random. Which, by the way, you didn't even know it was him. I had to tell
you. Yeah, you pointed him out. No, did I not know?
I had no idea.
No.
Because I'll tell you what happened.
This was 2011. This was circa 2011.
This is before he really... Actually, I mean, he had been in a lot of movies.
I think he was he in Juno by then? Or
yeah, no, he wasn't in Juno at that point.
Yeah,
this was before Juno. Yeah, because it was like 2011. I think Juno was like 13, maybe. I don't know. You know what? I could be wrong about that. But this is what happened was.
I just didn't recognize him though.
Yeah, well, you would have recognized him if you.
Juno was 2007, so I should have known. I know. Once he
I
said
take
who
that
he
whole
was,
thing
I knew.
back.
No, you said that was Jake. I just didn't recognize him because I wasn't looking.
Got it.
It's basically like a bald dude with his family. I wasn't like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But once you said it was J.K. Simmons, you know,
Yes.
from Juno, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
what I
for sure. But
I don't know.
yeah, well, let me explain even in
No,
specific. So,
we're getting off track.
really what?
I just wanted to brag that we
We're
hadn't
in the
seen
mall,
him.
waiting for the elevator. Doors open, and him and his whole family standing there. And I'm like, I don't remember even what I said. I probably didn't say anything crazy. But I was just like, oh, hey, how's it going? You know, just like nice. We moved out of the way. And we got onto the elevator. And Kristen didn't say anything. She didn't care. She was like, okay, whatever.
I didn't realize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like,
didn't
do you
look
know
at
who that was?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, who? I
Yeah.
was like, it's J.K. Simmons. And
I was like, who? You know, then he had to say it, and I was like, oh my god, yeah.
Exactly. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I just
That was
wasn't
really
paying attention.
But anyways, back to the movie. Sorry,
actor.
were you about to say something about that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just don't have to throw me
Tease
under the
you.
bus that I didn't realize who he was.
Look, I gotta tell the fam. They gotta know that I knew, but you
Yes.
didn't.
Anyways, yeah, J.K. Simmons, oh my god, he won an award for this. So
killed
obviously
it.
his acting was on point. And like, again, he's
Believable.
such a perfectionist. Like, at least for me, you hate him because he's such a jerk. Like, beyond.
Yeah.
And you have respect for his craft because he's so good. So it's one of those like love-hate relationships.
Yeah, right? And
Mostly
I
hate.
think
But a little
mostly
bit.
I know.
But
It's
love
mostly
because if you
hate.
appreciate
It's a lot of hate.
but if you appreciate
Yeah.
an art and a craft and somebody being the best at it, which is
Yeah.
the teacher, you have to tip your hat, even though you're a jerk.
Yeah.
And Jamil was saying
Yeah.
that a lot of people in the industry
Well, yeah, exactly.
are kind of like that.
Exactly.
Not maybe as extreme, but
Well, yeah, I mean, this is kind of, I mean, that's what, especially with musicians and stuff like that, there's stories all the time that you come across where people talk about, you know, they were in the band with such and such, and that person ran a really tight ship, like insanely tight, right? Like you have these, and it's the reason why you have musicians that are so good and so incredible. It's because, well, I should explain this. It's the reason why when you see like, I don't know personally, obviously, but like Beyonce, for example, I have no idea, you know, personality, what she's like, but I guarantee that when she's on stage, she commands not just the stage, but her band. She makes sure everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing. Nothing's off, you know, because you kind of have to do that when you're at that level.
all the greats
you know?
are like that.
Well,
I'm
some
thinking
of
of
them,
Carlos
yeah.
Santana.
Yeah,
He's been-
yeah.
He's been
That's
around
true.
forever. I'm sure he's very much a perfectionist
Yes.
when he's on stage.
That's true.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Or like anybody who's been on forever.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, anyone.
Just anyone in the industry that's been around for a long time.
Yes.
And you're that good,
Yeah.
you have to be laser focused in
Exactly.
your craft, you know?
You really do. And I think, you know, I do think ultimately, like, if you look at just like greatness just in general, right? Like
myself.
exactly. Like Kristen. No. but like, you know, I shouldn't say greatness in general. What I should say is if you look at the perfect example, the iPhone, right? Steve Jobs created, or he didn't create the iPhone, but he really pushed that forward, got it moving. But some could argue that
He was a jerk.
well, no, I don't think anyone argues that. Unfortunately, I mean, you know, obviously, you know,
He was
rest
known
in peace,
to not
but
be nice. Yeah.
exactly, but he was known to be like really, like
Harsh.
harsh, straight to the point, and everything like that. But you know, but you could argue like, hey, without you know him doing that and pushing, who knows if iPhone? I mean, he changed everything, guys. I mean. The world we live in today, you could kind of argue it's because of Steve Jobs. You could kind of argue that, not completely, but you know, a lot of other people did have their input
like,
too.
Right, like if he was just like, oh, you know, whatever you guys think.
Yeah.
I kind of have this idea, but I'm totally willing for like opinions and like you could totally change it. We wouldn't have what we had, right? It's true. Like, but sometimes you need to be laser focused in your vision in order to you know get your results, you know.
Yeah, that's very
this
true.
so anyways, back to the movie. This movie definitely depicts that, but what's so good about it is the characters and you know, just the dynamic between them. And J.K. Simmons did such a good job.
Yeah,
And so did the other guy.
Yeah,
and by the way, the other guy, what's his name? Miles Teller?
Teller, yeah.
He is really drumming in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's drumming like as great as some of the scenes.
Yeah, there were a couple scenes you saw his hands. You're like, hold on.
There's editing, but he does know how to drum.
Yeah,
pretty well. So, anyways, he is drumming, and it's so good. So please watch Whiplash if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Most likely, if you're into movies, you probably should have seen it in 2015 because it was nominated. But
exactly.
Not everybody saw it because I think it was underrated.
Well,
it was nominated, but it wasn't really talked about.
It wasn't really talked about much.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, I think movies like that, because they're kind of more independent, I should say.
Yeah.
They don't get that promotion that a lot of, or not. Or,
I think this was like an
advertising
independent movie.
Yeah, it probably was, you know. But it's so good. And here's the thing, like, we recommend movies, but I feel like we're pretty clear about, like, or not clear, but we're pretty on point where it's like, well, not everyone's going to like this movie. Some people like this.
Yeah, we gave you warnings for The Guest.
Exactly.
And It Follows and all the other movies that we recommended.
Yeah, which a lot of people said they liked The Guest, actually, which is awesome.
Yay!
So happy you guys did.
Yeah.
But this movie, I mean, it would be hard for me to say. I don't know who would not like this movie. It's so good. Now, once again, the stuff he's hurling, the stuff he's saying in class, and things like that, it
could be offensive.
It could be, well, yeah, offensive for sure. Offensive in some way, yeah. I would definitely say offensive, yeah. Not offensive in like I should say, like, not offensive in like a racial or anything like that. It's just more of like a...
He did some slurs, not race, but...
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, you're right.
Some sexual orientation slurs.
He did.
Yeah, it definitely was,
He did.
he's
Yeah,
beyond.
He did. So if you can get past that, you know, it's not like it's trust me,
it's not the whole movie.
Yeah, and there's way worse movies like this. This isn't. It's not that this is like the worst of the worst.
No,
honestly, like.
But some people only want a PG movie, so I can see not everybody loving it, right? Because some people don't want cursing or they want like a rom-com.
That's true.
This is more of a relational, intense dynamic, and it's like, oh, you're like, oh my god.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it starts off great right away.
Yeah. The beginning intro, the beginning movie is
the beginning scene.
The beginning scene. Thank you.
As
beginning movie.
An indicator of just kind of
what's to come. Like, and it's so good. It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
So 100%. If you get a chance, definitely check
and
it out.
let us know what you think of it.
$3.99, but check it out. It's on
Yes, I hope you guys watch it if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, watch it again.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I would love to see what won that year for 2015.
I remember it was something better.
I wouldn't say better, but very good.
Mm-hmm.
Birdman.
Oh.
With Michael Keaton. Remember Birdman?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, and that was a great movie.
Yeah, man,
it was weird. It was
weirder.
Good. It was like weird, but
see, that's the thing, right? Because I don't want to go into detail about Birdman, but Birdman was like it was Michael Keaton's comeback. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That was like what. Michael Keaton disappeared, you guys. Like, ever since Batman, you're like, where is he? And he came back. And that was almost like a reinvention of him, It
was a great movie.
And he knocked that out of the park. So I see why that won. And here's the thing. I always feel like there's something about, like, theater stuff. When there's, like, theater or movie. Like, for example, what's the other movie? La La Land? Remember that one? When it has to do with Hollywood, I feel like it gets an advantage.
Yes.
A little bit.
Oh, that's a good point.
I feel like it does.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
There you go. I feel like they get a little bit of an advantage.
Because don't they vote on it?
Yes, they do.
Oh, that's true.
And I could be wrong. Obviously, it's just a theory.
If
but
you want your movie to win Best Picture, make a good movie about Hollywood.
Exactly.
I didn't think about that, but you're kind of right.
Yeah, right?
Like acting, theater, Hollywood. Yeah. Yes. I think people in Hollywood love it.
Yes, they do because they understand it. Yeah.
This is what we do.
That's exactly right. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's why it won.
But I wouldn't say Birdman per se was like.
I would agree. It wasn't better.
I wouldn't say it's a better movie. It was just very different, and I want to say more unique and more complex than Whiplash. Whiplash might not be as complex. I think Birdman, you have that. Was it not magical realism, but you had a little bit of.
Fantasy?
In Birdman. Not fantasy, but... You had a little bit of whatever you call it.
Yeah, he was imagining stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So... It's almost like magical imagination stuff, Yeah. Which I'm not a huge fan of, but I like that movie.
Yeah. That's true, because it wasn't just the storyline, which the storyline wasn't really good, but it was the way it was shot. I said it was really good.
Oh, they said it wasn't really good.
Sorry, no, it was really good.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But they had like a continual shot where like it would go from the dressing room outside into the the parking lot, and they would.
I have to say, continual shots in movies I'm a fan of, where they don't break in the camera.
Yeah,
it's just throughout the whole movie. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, walking from literally one area to the next. So
that was 1917. That movie was a
that's right.
shot.
They sure did have continual. Was it the whole movie continual, or was like half?
No, I think the whole thing.
The whole thing? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That was a good one.
Cool. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the movie review. Whiplash, once again, if you're...
Let us know what you guys think. Again, Amazon Prime, I know it does cost a little money, so obviously if you don't have it, you don't have it. But if you can spend a few bucks, it's great. Yes. And I'm telling you, I want to see it again.
Absolutely. Yeah. No question. There's no question. I hope it makes it to Netflix, because it needs to be on Netflix. It does need to be on Netflix. I mean, it's such a good movie.
Yeah, I hope it will too.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know what you think. If you do get a chance to see it, let us know what you think. If you've seen it already, comment below and let us know, because we have to, I really want to know what you guys think about it, because I loved it the first time I watched it, but then watching it again, I was like, man, why did this not win? So, yeah. So, anyways.
Thank you again, Amanda, for the lip color. It's still on a little bit.
Absolutely.
And again, I ate the hardest thing to eat for it to still stay on. So, thank you.
That's a good point. It really did. Wow.
And Heather, thank you so much for these beautiful drawings.
Thank you, Heather. We appreciate that.
It. We're gonna put them on our fridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some magnets tomorrow because actually we need a few more.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Heather and Amanda. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much for that.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring. Let your friends and family know what the KNG fam are doing. I always have to burp when we do the outro.
And the thumbnails.
Yes. I don't know what it is. It's like I take a deep breath to say the sentence, and that's all that. What KNG fam are doing.
Exactly. But other than that, guys, we hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night, whatever time it is out there for you. And until next time, guys, I keep messing up. We'll see you next time. Until next time, we'll see you next time. I don't know why I do that.
Peace out, Trouts. Love you guys.